Here we are at Pikes Peak International Raceway in Fountain, Colorado for my self-proclaimed Hulu 350. We're going to go around here for 10 laps, and there might be some carnage, as nobody has really ever raced here before, and this should be a very fun time here today. Here are our ones to watch for today's race, and 4 out of the 8 spots today occupied by all of Hendrick Motorsports. Chase Elliot and Kyle Larson filling the front row spots for today, and William Byron, our last race's winner, looking to do the same here today. And here's Kyle Busch now. He starts third today, as he was the fastest in qualifying, and he's looking to do the exact same in the race. But he did get a very small penalty that did knock him back 2 spots. And finally, Tyler Reddick here. He was the fastest in practice today, and he's looking to do the same thing that Kyle Busch is, which is win this race today, as he finished third last race, getting a flat tire there on that final lap at the very end, which costed him his race at the end. Here are our starting positions for today's race. Going from left to right, on pole, Chase Elliot. Next to Kyle Larson. Behind them is Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick. In the third row is William Byron and Ryan Blaney. I do apologize, we are going right to left now. But in that fourth row, it is Joey Logano and Alex Bowman. Rounding off the top 10 is the rivalry duo, Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin. Then 2 Joe Gibbs Racing cars, as in Christopher Bell and Martin Truex Jr. In 13th and 14th, it's Kevin Harvick and Daniel Suarez. Then behind them, it's Bubba Wallace and Austin Cindric. After them, it's Eric Almirola and Michael McDowell. Finishing off the top 20, it's Harrison Burton and AJ Allmendinger. After them, it's Brad Keselowski in the 6th and Chase Briscoe. Then it's Corey LaJoie and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Behind them, it's Noah Gragson and Austin Dillon. In our second to last row, it's Chris Buescher and Todd Gilliland. And rounding off the field, it's Eric Jones in the number 43. Here we go. Let's get on to today's race. Here we go. Green flag underway here at Pikes Peak. There's Elliot and Larson around 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway for the first time, taking a commanding lead. It's Kyle Busch in third, and he gets pushed out of the way by Byron. Now it's Hendrick 1 through 4. I told you there were ones to look out for. Here goes Eric Jones. He's trying to pass Chris Buescher. Oh! Already a wreck. And Chris Buescher takes a spin around Chase Briscoe's hood. Let's look at that again here. Eric Jones, not very smart of him to do that. He spun Chris Buescher out. He's okay, but the other 2 are not. Let's look at it one more time here. It was not smart by Eric Jones to do that. It didn't affect him, but it really affected the other 2, and I think they're going to be mad at him afterwards. That's the wreck. There's Chris Buescher. There was Chase Briscoe. And now Eric Jones in the pits. Here we go, back underway here. And now it's Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman who take a 1-2. They're going down the back straightaway real fast, getting around into 3 and 4. Chastain moved out of the way. And Alex Bowman with an insanely clean pass, and he's going to take a very commanding lead now. There goes Chastain 3 wide now. Is there going to be another wreck? Yes! William Byron into the wall. Tyler Reddick up and over onto Blaney's hood. Big crash here. Let's look at that again. Here they go down the back straightaway. Joey Logano keeps spinning out people, and this time it's William Byron. He clipped Tyler Reddick. He goes on Blaney's hood. 4 more cars involved in another wreck over there. One more time here. Chastain, unlucky for him that he just decided to go 3 wide. Tyler Reddick got a little bump, and he ended up flipping over. And Blaney was also a recipient of that crash. There's William Byron, the first one to spin out. Martin Truex Jr. not lucky in that either. There's Ross Chastain. He got collected. And Denny Hamlin. He was also in there. There's Ryan Blaney. He got flipped onto by Tyler Reddick right here. It's carnage here already. And we're already on lap 7 here. As there's Kevin Harvick. He decides to try taking the lead. Alex Bowman in the faster car is going to try holding it off. And he does it again. Here they go. Oh! Once again, Austin Dillon locks up the brakes. So many crashes here. So many of them unnecessary. Just like this one, Austin Dillon needed to drive better there. As he locks up the brakes, slams himself into the wall as well as Todd Gilliland. And that's the end of the day for both of them, too. Big wrecks here. There's Todd Gilliland, unfairly involved. And there's Austin Dillon. He locked up the brakes. Here we go, now on lap 9. So many wrecks here. A little too many to count now. There's Alex Bowman on the top lane. And Kyle Busch on the bottom lane. He goes into second place. Here they go. Final lap of the race now. Going into the corner. Down the back straightaway. Oh! Kyle Busch moves Alex Bowman. And he wins here at Pikes Peak. So many crashes. So little time. And Kyle Busch is rewarded off of it. Let's look at this one more time here. The final lap. There's Alex Bowman. Kyle Busch right on his tail. They go around. Alex Bowman gets pushed out of the way just like Kyle Busch did at lap 1 there. And that's the end of the race. Everybody goes by. Only 19 cars to finish here today. Congratulations to Kyle Busch for winning the race. He advances on to the round of 16 now. Alex Bowman, he has 2 consecutive finishes in the top 10. That's going to really help him in the point standings today. Kevin Harvick in 3rd. Kyle Larson rounding off the top 5 today. Austin Cindric with a great 6th place finish today. And Joey Logano with a solid 7th place today. Then Harrison Burton rounds off our top 10 today. Daniel Suarez claims 12th. That's 2 consecutive finishes for him. And AJ Allmendinger rounds off the top 15 for today's race. Now here's 16th through 29th today. Stenhouse, LaJoie, Gragson, and Jones were the back of the pack here today of the people who actually finished the race without wrecking. Dillon and Gilliland involved in that final wreck today. Tyler Reddick in 22nd. He flipped over today onto Ryan Blaney's hood and he finished 23rd. Then you got Denny Hamlin with 2 very poor finishes. He might be at the bottom of the charts here. And then you got Ross Chastain and William Byron there, who both got 1 and 2 in the last race and now are finishing in the back of the pack. And at the very bottom of the field today, Chase Briscoe in the 14. He has not had some very good performances. He's really going to be looking to catch up here in race 3. But we'll see the point standings here in just a second. Here are the point standings now. Alex Bowman leading the charts with 58 points now. And Kevin Harvick 9 points behind now with 49. So Bowman has taken a commanding lead here. Kyle Busch and William Byron, both the race winners, now at 43 and 44 points. They could definitely be doing better here. Michael McDowell at 43 right now, very surprising, with Kyle Larson in 7th, and Keselowski tied with him. And then Chastain and Elliot rounding off the top 10. There's Cindric in 13th after really picking it up in today's race. And Corey LaJoie, the most surprising driver, in 14th right now. and he has a chance to go into the playoffs if he keeps this up. But AJ Allmendinger in 15th and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounding off the top 16 here. All of them will be into the playoffs currently, but Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., and Denny Hamlin all look to pick up their performances as they have really been struggling, and they are going to need a lifeline here to pick them up into the final 16 where they can potentially win the championship. But that's it for me. I'll stop rambling today. And get ready for race 3 because that will shake up the points entirely. And we'll see you next time.